cargo ships in a traffic jam at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. For the US, a visible sign of global supply chains in trouble. And for a consumption-driven economy like the US, heading into the most critical sales period of the year, it's a problem that's forced the White House to step in.
COVID-19 has stretched global supply chains like never before. And suddenly, when you go to order a pair of sneakers or a bicycle or Christmas presents for the family, you're met with higher prices and long delays, or they say they just don't have any at all.
Some US ports are now working around the clock to reduce the backlog, while Savannah, Georgia is sending shipping containers by rail deep inland for distribution.
In just a matter of months, the intricacies of container shipping and supply chains has been transformed from a fairly dry internal discussion for most companies into an international crisis. But rather than waiting for a coordinated solution, some companies are now literally taking the ships into their own hands.
They're spending millions of dollars chartering their own ships that they can send to other ports rather than getting snarled up in the backlog. But solutions on this scale are beyond the reach of America's 30 million or so small businesses. So what can they do?
You can automate pretty much anything in your organization, any of your backend processes, how you actually interact with your vendors, how you actually look at your stocks within the organization, how you analyze which stock has to be ordered, etc. A low-code automation is not too expensive in the sense you're not chartering a flight or ship to do that.
President Biden wants to prevent a repeat of the current snags by spending $17 billion from his infrastructure program on upgrading ports so they can accommodate the biggest and most efficient container ships. But small businesses may not be able to wait for that kind of long-term solution. By some estimates, just 44% of America's small businesses have cash reserves that will barely last 3 months. Owen, Fairclough, CGTN, Baltimore.